No. No. Stop being a fool. All right, I think we're live here. Let me see here if I get the chat popped out. Boom. All right. That's it. Got the screen all humongous over here. Shrink that screen. Let's see. There we go. Much better. All right. Hey, everybody. John and David and Penny and Deadpool and Chad number 2 and Ethan and little buddy. Sorry, Prentice. That's what I think of when I see the name. I apologize. Hey, little buddy. All right. How's everything going? Hey, Mr. Knife Monkey. Good to see you. I'm excited as well. It could be the energy drinks, lack of sleep, or this knife here. Oh, man, it's a good knife. Look at that thing. This has been my EDC since I got it. Done a little bit of work here with this one. You can tell I've been using that in cutting up stuff at the house. And then there's this bad boy that I did a review on. This thing's right in my face. Get out of my face. All right. This is such a good knife. Really close to being awesome. But y'all saw the review on that. And you know what? If you got one of these, it's not really that difficult to rewrap it with whatever color you want. I do not have any kind of dexterity in my fingers, and I was able to go ahead and do that pretty easily. The hardest part is going to be to get that little piece melted right there so it stays there and doesn't pull out, and also so you can shut the blade. So, but if you get in there and get it melted real flat and you flatten it out pretty good, then you can kind of like cut off the excess if you have a little pair of scissors. All right, I think that's it. Hey, Adam, thank you for being here. Let's see. Good evening, Alan. Got the Pro Light today. I love the Pro Light. I have one somewhere. I have a couple somewhere. They're all packed away, I think, in my cold steel baggie. Got the knife from Friday today. Awesome. Good win there. Oh, yeah, this thing's gonna... Yeah, you can't use this for anything sloppy. If you're gonna use this to, like, chop up boxes or anything dry, you're good to go. But if you're gonna do it for anything muddy or bloody or watery or anything that's gonna add some gunk to this. So it's kind of cool. It's a neat little concept. But like I said, it's gonna be easier just to throw, 2 feet of 550 cord into your boot, or just wear it as shoelaces or whatever you gotta do, and just use this for EDC or like a truck knife or something. I love the knife. If this would had a G10 scale all the way through, this would be a super just amazing knife. But as it is, if you take this off, all these little things are biting into your fingers, all these little cutouts and holes. But if you could find some custom scales for this, it would be pretty cool. That's an entirely useful type knife, and that lock is going to make it to where it's impossible to break. So just a really cool idea that probably could have been done a little bit better, but like Doc was saying, it's kind of gimmicky. Not a horrible gimmick. Not like it's a dragon knife or something, but it definitely could have been done with a little bit more thought as far as what you're going to use it for, especially with the strength of this lock. If this was like a CJRB and you had the liner lock, like, oh, okay, I can kind of understand. But this thing is just, you can do so many hard use things with that thing, and you're just kind of limited by the amount of coronavirus that you can get into your American flag 550 cord. Yes, this is a guitar slapjack. This is what your brother made for me. This is a Holiday Leatherworks. This is called the Chin Music. I'm serious. He named it the Chin Music. Look at Holiday Leatherworks right there. Full of all the coins you're going to need to go to the casino with. There's some big ones there. I think that's a Mexican silver 100 peso there from my grandfather. But yeah, this thing's full of nose-breaking action. Hey, Peter B., good to see you. Should check out the Spyderco Native Chief. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that. I'm way behind all kinds of knives, so yeah. I need to check out a bunch of different things. The problem with me, and I think a lot of my problem with the knives review, I just kind of get caught up in the knives that I'm catching up on. It's like me and music. You know, all during the 80s, everybody was listening to hair metal and Motley Crue and whatnot, and I was raised really strict Baptist, so I kind of caught up on what I should have been listening to in the 80s and spent the last 30 years trying to catch up with that. So I'm kind of late to the knife thing, so I'm catching up on knives. And I'm still looking at knives that are 2 years old or a year old and figuring out what I like. I lose track of what's new sometimes. And I don't like a lot of what's new. Or if I don't like it and I know, I just don't review it. And I think that's a problem that I got to get over. But Smoky Mountain helps me with that. They send me some knives that I wouldn't think about to review. And so I'm able to go ahead and review some different knives that I may not have looked at before. No brisket slash. Yeah, the one I do have a brisket. I'm making a brisket video right after this live stream. I got to put a brisket on, and I got that Rough Rider. Somebody, I think it was Real MJ, told me that he wanted to check out what the Rough Rider Bowie could do. So I'm gonna jack up that Bowie, just stab some brisket and see what it does. So, see, any opinions on the Civivi Vexor? I don't think I've ever had that. Oh no, I love hair metal. I definitely love hair metal, but I was just kind of catching up. All right, let's see. So this one's been awesome. I love the bug out. If y'all don't have a bug out, looking for something good and sturdy, I know. Check out my video on where I tried to break mine. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, sneezed. I'm sorry about that. I hope you didn't hear it. I hope your ears didn't get Corona audio. All right, there we go. So yeah, the bug out, and you see a lot of people saying how it flexes and stuff, and it does. If you press this thing pretty hard, it'll flex, but it ain't gonna break. Not unless you just bang the mess out of it. Treat it like an axe. It's lightweight, but it's really sturdy. I live 35 minutes out from SM Cody. Oh yeah, Brandon, that would be a problem. I might be divorced if that was the issue. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all are infected now. Hey, Eric made it. Woohoo! Yeah, Lysol your phone. Yeah, drain that thing in some Germ-X. It'll be good. Your ears will be fine. Stick your ear into some alcohol. No, don't do that. So somebody's going to do that. They're going to go deaf, and I'll be in trouble. All right. Let's see. I got something new in, but I don't want to show you just yet because it's the only thing I got new in. I totally forgot that I ordered it, and then it popped in today, and it's awesome. It's something super awesome. So tell me what y'all got this week that's awesome, or even not so awesome, and then I'll show you the one I got. Got the Broken Skull 4 blue and black. I think it's the only one that still has it. Have you seen that one? No. I don't think so. That sounds good though. Got a great new Mandalorian lanyard bead. Awesome. Hey Reed, welcome. The bug out, I don't think it glows. Let me see if I can get it to glow. I think it's just that naked G10 stuff. Yeah, it's not glowy. That would be cool though if it was. Got number 47 Viper and Snakewood. I don't know what that is. I have to check that out. Got an old Buck 110. Cool. I got a couple of those. Got my dad's old Buck 110. Had to arm wrestle my brother for it. Actually, I didn't tell him I took it. So if he's watching this, then we're gonna have a fight. Me and my dad are making a wooden knife box. That's really cool. Awesome. Taurus G3. Taurus, is that a gun? That's a gun, ain't it? I don't know about a Taurus knife. I know that Taurus is a gun. Don't drink fishbowl cleaner. Heard some people do that to fight CV. Yeah, that's kind of sad. The old man died, and She was really sick and hospitalized. That's pretty bad. I got fresh meat in my local grocery, which is a huge deal right here. Yeah, it is a big deal. I got about 40 pounds of brisket in the fridge, so we're good for some meat for a while. I'm gonna smoke that up tonight, one of them, and then I'm gonna throw some in. I'm gonna make some beans with some brisket. It's gonna be delicious. Where's that shadow coming from? What is that shadow? Me and my shadow. Is that one? Or is that one? No, can't figure out what the shadow's from. Oh, it's not a shadow. It's a zipper pull. Because you're a dummy. All right. There's no shadow. I can't find the shadow. It's because you don't have your glasses on, but I do. You're going to need stronger glasses. You need some big old telescope glasses. You seen a picture of... Oh, that one. Okay, Eric. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad it came in. I'm just not good with the traditional numbers. Good with pictures. I'm like a fourth grader when it comes, or a 4-year-old when it comes to, look, here's an elephant. No, that dog can't read. No, this is what it is, a picture of elephant. Oh, elephant. So that's me. Elephant. Number 47 Viper is my elephant. I just received the Ken Onion Kershaw speed bump today. I think I've had a speed bump. I have to check it out. I like Ken Onion's Kershaws. They're pretty cool. 3,000 feet of paracord to make lanyards, monkey fists, and zipper pulls. Wow. That's awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, cool. Cesar, you didn't miss anything. I was just showing off what I EDC'd. Somebody in Facebook was talking about saps, and so I pull out the one that Holiday Leatherworks made for me. Got that going. But nothing important. We're just kind of showing what we got today. Or what we got this week since the last time we spoke. It's the XHP, so probably not made anymore, likely. Just have that in the Cold Steel Colossus, the Broken Skull. Yeah, I like the XHP. Ugh. Yeah, we're doing good. I think we're all staying away from the infection. It was weird. I had to go to a doctor's appointment today, and then I had to go pick up my wife's prescription. And there was these people jogging on this track, and I thought, man, that's weird, with the craziness that's going on. But man, they were just making these. So here's let's just pretend like this right here is the jogging track. These people are like, whoa, just like, here we come, into the grass, into the street to avoid each other. So they're grabbing their children, snatching them behind them. So they're running, but they're making wide bursts of each other. This is what I carried today. This is what I carried all day today. Didn't want to intimidate the doctor with nothing huge. In fact, I got that new knife I got right before I walked out to the doctor, and I didn't carry it. I didn't want to frighten the doctor. In case I got on the scale today, I didn't want to add 2 pounds because I'm watching my girl's figure. Hey, Chad, welcome. Chad, that's a 4th Chad. Chad number 4. Awesome. Now we have Chad number 4. I haven't seen Chad number 3 in a while. There may be a slot there for move up on the Chad scale. So use it to open TP in the loss. Oh, I saw that picture you put, Cesar. That was funny. Why is Cold Steel 4MAX Scout getting so hard to find and stock? Because it's awesome, Alexander. It's a great knife, and for $100, you're not going to be able to beat that knife. And people have been drooling over the real 4MAX for so long that, $250, $300, especially since it's going back up, you see that you can get pretty much the same knife for $100 in that range. Yeah, people are just jumping all over it. Chad 3 popped in Friday. I didn't see him. Maybe he did. I don't pay attention as much as I should to that or the two Swiss Army knives. The American Lawman on the way. Nice. I love the American Lawman. That's great. The Chadtastic 4. I'll let them decide who's the Invisible Woman. I have a feeling that the person that's not in the group at that point will end up being the Invisible Woman. All right, let's see here. Yeah, this is really cool. Like I said, this is what Eric made for me. Holiday Leatherworks. He makes all kinds of awesome stuff. Go check his stuff out if you need something leathery. I was going to say if you need a leather guy, but then, you know, all of a sudden flashback of the GIMP, and it's not the same thing. Oh, man, Chad number 2. I wanted this door cloud. If I didn't have 2 already, and I still put one in my cart over there off of Woot. Yeah, that was such a good deal. Yeah, whoever got that is awesome. You're going to love it. What was it, like 115 or something like that? Can you make me a sheath for the Demco Hawk? I don't know. You have to contact with him. I bet he could. He has a lot of excellent skills. Snagged the Code 4 last week. Loving it. Code 4 is a good knife. Yeah, I love the Code 4. Would you get an S35VN? All right, let me show you what I got real quick. I'm not saying it's cooler than what you got. Wait, did anybody get a 4MAX Scout this week? Anybody say they got that? Let me see. Let me make sure here. All right, I think mine's cooler. Oh, yeah. Did any of y'all have this? This thing is so awesome, but I don't remember what I paid for it. I think it was pretty inexpensive. All right, let me see. Let me show you this thing. This thing is awesome. Just a beast. Oh, man. This is so awesome. The SR1 Lite, you guys. This is a great, great knife. If you want an SR1, I don't remember what I paid for that. But if you don't want to pay $130 or whatever it is for the SR1, this is a really good deal. And it's so close. I mean, it's just the same kind of awesome feel that you're going to get from the SR1. So, yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. Yeah, it is a chunk. It is a beast. Look how thick that thing is. That's a thick blade. Let me get my 4MAX out of here. It's thicker than the 4MAX. I mean, even at the base of the blade, it's thicker than the 4MAX. So even back here, if you look, I know it looks thinner up here, but this is all swedged out, but check that out. There you go. So yeah, that's a cool, beastly knife. You know, it kind of reminds me of the deal you get when you get a Spartan. Just that beast feel for such a good deal. It's like that. So this is a definite yes. I haven't done a review on it yet, but when I do, it will be a definite yes. Everything about that knife is just spot on. Bought my brother the OG version of that blade, and I wanted, the other one's great too. The swags love it. Well, there you go. I haven't met too many people that don't like this knife. Yeah, Triad lock. Always tell the Triad. I think that's the Triad giveaway, that pin there, as opposed to just having the block back. But yeah, it's a beast. Just locked up crazy. Awesome knife. I might throw that into a brisket tonight. I might do some stabbing with that. Torn between the large Voyager and the 4MAX Scout. Get the 4MAX Scout. The large Voyager is awesome. The 4MAX Scout is amazing. I would just go 4MAX Scout. Yeah, that's never ever going to break on you. It's like Rick Astley of knives. Check that out. Picked up a holdout next HP. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Got to punch that Tanto. Okay, I have some stuff I might punch it through. I have some expiring cans of soup from Hurricane Harvey. They might get exposed to the air with this bad boy. Almost said a bad word. It sounded like I almost said a bad word. I wasn't going to say a bad word, but I paused right in the middle of it like I was going to cuss. Hobos. Even the hobos are staying hidden now. if I had some pig bodies, that would be awesome. If I had a place to cook a pig body, that would be really cool. Yeah, I would love to just slice it as a pig. My brother can cook a pig. I think Eric cooks pigs, if I'm not mistaken. I think a long time ago, a couple years ago, didn't you give me a recipe for cooking pork? I think that was you. All right, let's see what's going on. I think that's about it as far as what I've gotten in. I don't have anything coming to me. I have something cool being made for me. I don't know if I told you guys last week, but the world champion chopper guy, Donovan Phillips, is making me a competition chopper. The vinegar sauce recipe, yeah. But you also told me how to cook it, if I remember correctly. The Formax Scout for about $100. I got mine on eBay for $92. He had it for, I figure it was $110 or something, or best offer. I offered him $85 and he took it. And so with tax, I think it ended up being $92. Brand new. I'd show it to you, but I sent it to somebody to look at. The sad thing is about that whole situation is it sent it to Birdshot to have them review it. And last time I sent a Formax, that was 8010 last year, they made fun of my lanyards, so I cut the lanyard off. So I'm going to have to reapply my pirate lanyard when it gets there. I didn't want them to have to worry about the lanyard. Isn't that a cool bead though? I picked that up at Blade Show last year. Very cool bead. Finally found a knife worthy of it. And, befitting of the size of that thing. Vinegar sauce it is what? Isn't that crazy? My only cold steel is a machete. You need to step up again. Man, there's a lot. The thing about cold steel is it's like a gradual thing you can do. You can start inexpensive, in the $30, $40 range. And then as you get more accustomed or more liking to cold steel line, it just keeps going up. But there's some good ones. Those lanyard haters, yeah. So when the anodize on my Formax didn't work, I had the tie Cerakoted. I haven't seen too many plays with the Cerakote on the middle. I may do some more. Yeah, your Formax is awesome. I love the way that looks. I wish I knew how to Cerakote, but that Formax you did a good job. They did a good job on that. Hey, DC, welcome. We're all doing good. See, I was about to go to the doctor's office, and right when I drove up, I started getting this tickle in my throat. I was like, oh, no. I'm going to go in there, mini coughing or the whole time. So I sat up there and went all Zen monk out in my truck, just slurping some water and concentrating on taking small little tiny breaths so I wouldn't freak them out when I went in there. It worked. Didn't cough at all. So, yeah, it was a ghost town. Man. Ghost town out there at the doctor area. The whole parking lot is usually packed. And I went out there today and I could have parked sideways and it would have worked. Just nobody out there. And then, like I said in my other video, I dropped my credit card at the pharmacy window. I had to stand there. And it was like one of those movies where the old people are going through a scary part of town and she reaches over her shoulder to kind of lock the door. I saw her just kind of reach over. Because I was standing there waiting for her to move, her and her husband or whoever, to get out of the way so I could get the credit card. But I don't. So she's just kind of reaching over, avoiding eye contact. So I didn't mean to scare them, but I didn't. The next person would have drove over my credit card too, and I had to get it. Air light. I think I have an air light, don't I? Don't I have an air light? Let's see here. Yeah, I do. All right, here's my deal with the air light, and y'all are going to know ahead of my review. The thing with my air light was it has a little slight, like, stick it out thing on the D10. I don't know if you can see that. But it has a desire to kind of like not go all, like if you close it, it'll kind of stay open to the point where you can kind of grab that point there every once in a while. But not real bad, but just bad enough to where it could be an issue. So he doesn't want to kind of snap shut all the way. Now, I've talked to a lot of other people that have air lights, and none of them have the same issue. So don't let my experience stop you. I'm not even sure I'm going to bring it up in my review just because everybody else I talked to has not had that problem. And I don't want to mess up somebody's, because this knife is awesome. It's like this knife, but skinny. It's like this knife and the Broken Skull had a baby, and they made this knife. That's what this is. The child of the SR1 Lite and the Broken Skull. This is it. Just a really, really useful knife. Feels good in hand. But I had that one little problem with it. I don't think it's going to be a serious issue even on mine. I might just take it apart, see if I can adjust that spring a little bit or whatever the problem is, and that'll probably fix it up. So I'm not going to negatively hit this until I try to take it apart and see what's up. I think if I hit Cold Steel negatively one more time, they're going to disown me, and then Lynn Thompson's going to ninja down my chimney and stab me for my birthday. Let's see here. Yes, it's crazy. People with allergies get looked at like you're soup. Yeah, that's right. I'm patient 0 in Cypress, Texas. How does the Airlight compare to the Voyager? You know, they're two different knives. The Voyager is kind of a thicker, beefier kind of feeling, and this is more EDCable, but you still get that strength in the tri-lock, and it fits your hand better than the Broken Skull. The Broken Skull is kind of thin this way. For my hand, it's not super comfortable for me. This one feels a little more comfortable, and I like this one a lot. If I had to choose between the Voyager and this, I would go with this one, because I think you're going to get everything you want out of this knife. And it's lighter than the Voyager. It just depends. You're not going to feel bad about the Voyager. If you have a Pro Light and you shaved it down, that's what you're getting here. Kind of like a Pro Light slimmed out. Kind of a Nutrisystem Pro Light. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Born Blades. I don't want to, and that's why I asked a lot of people before I did a review on this if they had any issues. I asked it, and nobody else. I'm going to flip that thing around. Who had the excellent thumb studs? I need to order those excellent thumb studs. Who was it? They had the thumb. Oh, I think it was Chad number 2. He had some awesome thumb studs for one of his blades. We'll put those on there. Yeah, the Broken Skull. This is like the Broken Skull blade. It's just a little bit wider, but just that same idea. Any news on the Double Safe Hunter? Ooh, yeah, the news on the Double Safe Hunter is not pleasant. Oh, yeah. So this might end it. There's not a whole lot of people here, so I won't get too much trouble. They basically told me that, oh man, I hate to do this. I'm going to do it live. This is going to just, man. But yeah, it's a budget knife. Not really meant for the knife connoisseur. Not really meant to be taken apart. And I haven't heard anything after that. So, but I don't get that as a reason because of it has that D cut out in that scale. So it was meant to be taken apart. They just messed up either on cutting that hole too big or making the pivot too small. But when I see it, it's a problem if you want to take that knife apart. Now, that being said, It's not a super. Let me see if I can find mine. Mine is fixed. It's not a super issue. Here it is. Here, switch that out. So mine's locked up. I got mine even after I beat it up. It's all locked up now. There's no play. There's no nothing. So I got it all figured out and fixed. And what I had to do was, like I showed you, I had to kind of like force it down at an angle to get that pivot tightened to where I could unscrew it and it wouldn't just keep rolling on me. So it's not a huge issue. I love this knife. I really, really love this knife. I have no problem carrying this knife. And for the price, I have no problem recommending it. It's just kind of that attitude of go away. I don't like to be told to go away kind of thing. Like I said, it's a great knife. You slap that lock on, it's indestructible. You can do whatever you want. The steel held up really nicely. It was kind of loose as far as, but it wasn't dangerously loose. It wasn't going to fall apart. It's just one of those things where it's a preference kind of thing. You don't want your knife. I wouldn't have a problem, seriously, going out in the woods, this being my only folder as far as what I need to do with it. I would trust it as much as I would trust any of these knives here, just because that extra lock on there and the lockback. I think it's a great idea. But that being said, it was just kind of their attitude that, it's not really made to be taken apart. I mean, how in the world do you think you're going to clean out something like this? It's called the Hunter. You're going to get blood and guts and all kinds of gunga in there, and you can't take it apart. Great knife. Bad attitude. I guess that's what I'm looking at. All right, so it was nice knowing Cold Steel. There goes that Blade Show interview with Lynn Thompson. It was nice knowing you, Josh. Yeah, that's right, John. Just ordered the Formax Scout. Nice. That's a good knife. Love that knife. I'm going to have to get another one. No problem, Midgard. We're not doing anything important. Take it in the shower. I guess that's what I do. Yeah, I guess you could do that. I mean, HCR is not going to rust up on you or anything. I like it. I like the knife. I like the security of it. I just didn't like being told what I was told. You know, I don't know, Midgard. Some of their knives, about 90% of the knives, I'm just in love with. I don't get into all the swords and stuff, but I have a couple of their canes and things. And then sometimes they just drop the ball. I think it's like Walmart. They're just so big that one complaint is not gonna affect them. So if I go to Walmart and say, "Hey, my TV doesn't work," they're just gonna give them another TV, tell them to shut up and go away. They offered to replace this for me, but that's not what I want to do here. I'm not looking for a replacement. I'm looking for a reason that I can tell you guys about what's going on. So it wasn't like they didn't want it. They just wanted it to, like, hey, this is the way it is kind of thing. So, how many Cold Steel knives do I own? I think I own 75, something like that. 80. He03, and they're all pink. I don't even think I have a pink Cold Steel. I don't have that. Hold on one second. I got to cough real quick. I don't have the pink Broken Skull. I've always meant to grab one. Never did. Rona. Man, I hope not. Oh. 30 of them are Formaxes. A bunch of them are Formaxes. At least 10. I have the pink Broken Skull. Love it. Cool. I need to get one. I've helped Cold Steel immensely. Well, I like Cold Steel. I mean, I wouldn't talk them up if I didn't like their knives. But sometimes, you know, they're disappointing in what they tell you. It's like, this is a $35 knife, and they're saying, hey, the guy that can afford the $35 knife doesn't need to be taking his knife apart, and he's really not interested in that. But that's kind of a gas station owner knife attitude. Like, yeah, he's going to buy my dragon scaled double-bladed Batman knife, and he's never going to come back when it breaks. And that's what the kind of the feeling I got with this. Like, yeah, this is for the momos of the knife community, not really connoisseurs. And I didn't like that. It just felt like condescension and here's a lollipop kid, go away. My AD-15, but that's not a cold steel. That's a Demko MG AD-15. It is pink. That would be cool to get a cold steel pink one. That would be awesome. See, all this stuff, I want to have a Jimislash inspired Voyager. I think I just put that right to bed. I just stabbed it in the neck. All the dreams of a custom of that custom line of cold steel. Miss my Demko. Guess you can clean what you can. Get out with a toothbrush and compressor. You can take this apart, DC. It just takes a little bit. If you stuck this in a clamp kind of thing, if you had a bench clamp, what you call it, bench vise, tilted it sideways to where you get kind of a bend action right there. And it's not a lot of pressure because I could do it with one hand on a block of wood and unscrew that. So it's possible. Somebody else had a really good idea and I forgot. But it's not about the usability of this because I don't think most of y'all are going to use it like I was using it. I was hammering into the wood with this. So it's not going to be used like that. It's just the idea that if you wanted to clean it, it's difficult to it's not difficult to understand. I just don't want to sit there and pound it away. But San Ren will make you a Jimislash version of the Voyager. I'll get with GearBest. They'll make me one. Yeah, that's what I need. The Jimislash cloned 4MAX. The Quattro Max. Oh, yeah. And all the goodwill is gone in the room. I'm waiting for the SR1 light in Canada. Cool. The Jimax. The Climax. Yeah, it would, the Jimmy Max. Yeah, something awesome. And then I would be kicked out of the knife community for cloning. Putting my bearded face on a clone box. All right. Let's see. Did y'all tell me what you got coming in? I don't remember. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We'll do this. We're doing this again on Friday. That's the official day of the live stream. So check us back on Friday. But I appreciate you being here. I'm going to go out to buy some knives between now and Friday. I already showed you my good one that I got in. I have to do juggling and release my new Corona-inspired guitar ballad. That's rude. Did I do something rude? I'm always worried about doing something rude. I was standing by that lady's car today. I don't know if that was rude. I had to get my credit card. All right. Which overly large knife will Lynn use on you? Oh, it's going to be that nice XL Espada that I hope that's the one he uses. I hope he figures I'm a worthy enough target to use his maxed out Espada XL with the engraving on the bolsters. Instead of buying knives, I've been making them. Man, that's awesome. I need to get my grinder up and get it going. Hey, David, good to see you. I'm glad you made it. That's awesome. I was thinking about ordering SE5. The KMR BK2 is pretty much the same knife, just half price. I have to check out the SE5. I think I would. I'm not going to hey Google for the problems that I caused last. No, see, I just did. I can scream that to the stupid phone and it won't get it most of the time. But this one time, it responds. All right, so that's that. That's the SE5. Let me look up the BK2. I'm doing this on my phone because I'm pretty sure I'll mess up the live stream if I do it on my computer. Oh, no way. Oh, you got to get that's the Beast Becker. Yeah, you need to get that one. That one, I can see where they're similar, but man, that was the first beefy fixed blade I bought almost 4 years ago, and you got to get that one. That's the one you want. It's just that kind of knife that you just want to, just like that feeling in your hand of just like a, that's the SE's a good knife. I think I have an SE5. If I didn't have this mountain of crap over here, just if I didn't think y'all would judge me, I would swing the camera over here and show you this horrible mess. It looks like a hobo's storage shed over here. It's got a little place to sleep, and then everything else from newspapers to all kinds of weird stuff. He's like he got kicked out of his house and has to live in the storage shed from when he used to be successful. Yeah, the BK2, I would go that way if you're going to get one of them. I just finished tempering my second project this week. It's got a real nice harpoon point on it. Nice. That's awesome. Last thing I bought was a Kershaw Luch. I'm getting one of those, David. Soon, maybe this week. Got 2 Hogue X AO1s this week, drop point Tanto. I like those knives. Those are good knives. Another Wii lockback coming in. And Cutlery Shop Native 5 exclusive S90V fluted. Oh, yeah. Rodney, you can't be on lockdown anymore. You're going to have to ration your ramen. You get to eat every other meal. Wow. That's some good knife buying there. What folding knife under 50s bill now would you go for right now? I'm looking for ideas. Under 50. Man, that's a good question. I have one in my brain. Man, that's a really good question. Look through my drawer here and see if I got anything in that kind of idea. Man, find you a Pro Light. If you don't have a Pro Light, that's sort of a good place to start. Like $25 to $30, depending on where you get it. The Cold Steel Pro Light is awesome. Like the Voyager Medium, is that the one that's this size in this range? That's a great knife in that price range. You could find a broken skull under $50 if you put an eye out there. I know it's a lot of cold steel. It's hard to beat the quality and indestructibility of a cold steel knife in that under $50 range. Now, if you're looking for a flipper, there's all kinds of liner lock flippers that you can get. You can get at Kubi's and Ganzos and Civivis and CJRBs, and a lot of those in the D2, are going to be awesome. I don't know if this is under 50, but it's got to be close to it. And so you can't go wrong with that. But for me, and just the way I'm built and the way I like knives, if I'm getting one, I want something that's not going to break, and then I'll go proofy on something else. But yeah, I would start with a cold steel, something like that, Pro Light. That new, the Kiridashi's kind of cool looking. I think that's got the Triad lock on there. Anything with the Triad lock is what I would start with. Oh, you're welcome, DC. Can't wait to hear if you like it or not. I'm sure you will, if you're looking for that kind of knife. Yeah, you got to give your PayPal password to somebody that you can trust. It's like giving the keys at the end of at the beginning of the bar night. Don't let you drive home. Oh, it's like getting the SE laser. I have to check that one out. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I just don't know where. I just don't remember. I like everything SE does, and it's because of their warranty. You can just run over that thing with a tractor, and they'll take it back. Hard to beat a Rat 1. Yeah, the Rat 1. There you go. John, that's a good knife. Who was asking about the under $50 knife? I'm sorry, I got to scroll back up here. Those Boker AKs are fantastic. Yeah, that's a good automatic knife. If you're looking for an automatic, the AKs are hard to beat in that price range. The CGRBs are awesome. They have this one with the thumb flipper. That's a good knife. Or the thumb stud, not thumb flipper. So yeah, I would go cold steel. Or let's see here. Oh, what else? Just got a Kershaw Cryo 2 low price beast flipper. I had a thought go through my brain and then it left. It was like Al Pacino in Dick Tracy movie. I'm having a thought and it's gone. Alright. Let's see here. Nope. Things are dropping. Can't look through the drawers. Got this mountain of well-balanced stuff falling over. Gave my daughter a Boker Mini Kalashnikov in her school colors. Cool. Buddy of mine gave me the Mini. I love that little thing. It's in my truck. Good cheap pigeon knife under $50. The Honey Badger. A lot of people like the Honey Badger. That's a good little knife. If you're looking for something slick to open and like he said, fidgety, that's a good one. I'm looking around my desk region here for something to advise you on getting in that range. Ooh, that's a good one too. Pilar is good. Yeah, that's a good little knife. The Squid. Yeah, that's a good one too. Civivi Tangram, those are good. I'll tell you what, Adam, why don't you send me $50 and I'll send you a box. So you could do it that way. And you'll get more for your buck that way. I'll send you a box. I can't tell you what's going to be in it because I don't know yet. But I haven't had anybody complain about the mystery boxes. So if you want to do that, you can do that. Or you can go with all these other great ideas. But that's up to you. No pressure at all. You have 5 minutes, send me an email. No. No, just let me know if you want to do that. It's really not a big deal. And I'll definitely make it worth your while if that's what you want to do. So you don't have to worry about trying to figure out something. So there you go. If you get someone to send you a new Spyderco Shaman for $50, that would be the way to go. Yeah. Yeah, if you can get if you can weasel somebody for $50, that's the best way to go. Like Alan says, the rat one is tough to beat. No problem, Adam. Just send me an email at jimislashyoutube@yahoo.com or look me up on Facebook and we'll talk about it. Tuya Bruiser for a $50 blade. I like them. Tuya makes some good knives. Michael's going to take one free Hinderer. I wish I had the money to hand out Hinderers. That would be awesome. That would be cool. Here's a good Hinderer. Y'all have seen this one before, but he brought up Hinderer. Yes. Oh man, this thing is so smooth. It feels like the Triway. Look at that thing. That's a great knife. That's right. I'm your professional knife shopper. Do I accept cash? I accept all kinds of payment. Cash, money orders, checks, toilet paper. My wife, it was just a kind of a joke, but we bartered with the lady at her work for some hand sanitizer, for some ramen noodles, so just to be funny. Hand sanitizer, yeah, I'll take some more hand sanitizer. Yeah, that blue is really nice. That's a really good knife. M390, I think. Yeah, M390. True. Love the cryo, but it is baby's first anniversary. Penny, they're awesome. It's a great knife. A lot of knives will give you that same kind of feel, though. You know, you can go some ZT, like the 550, kind of gives you that same thickness on there. But there are different knives that will give you that same kind of attitude. I don't have a trainer balisong. No, I sure don't. I used to, but then I got rid of my balisong, so I sent the trainer with it. 562 is nice, Michael. That's a good knife. And Smoky Mountain was having that sale. They had that 562 Tiger Stripe one. It was such a good deal. There's no Formax on the table. Yeah, that's not right. We should do something about that. I had it out earlier. Now I can't find it. What did I do with it? Did I cover it? I did. I covered it. There you go. Formax. I pull out all these knives, all the same knives all the time. The AD10. Oh, here's a good under 50 knife. I think this is under 50. This is the SE Medellin. That's like a skinny rat. That's a good knife too. And that warranty on that is just awesome. So that's a good one as well. That's a good knife if you decide to go that route. Let's see what else I got in here. Well, anyways, I got a lot of stuff in there. Oh, look at Chad number 2. Got a Pro Line for $20 on eBay. That's hard to beat. I might have to go give him one just because he has an extra one now. Spyderco, yes. ZT, not so much. I don't know what that means, but I fear that John may have bumped his head. I don't know. Let me check this out. I don't remember what the price is on that. I think it's under 50. I'm sorry, I gotta look this up on my phone. 1 second here. All right. It's $50.33 right now. So it's right there in that zone. So yeah, it's like in the $50 range. Good knife. Indestructible. I don't remember if I beat up this one, but if you did beat it up, their warranty applies to their folders as well. That's what the guy told me when I was there in October when I bought this. He was awesome. I don't know. I told you guys about him. He's one of those guys that I wish I was like. He's like a rock climbing, paragliding, kung fu fighting special forces kind of guy. Just when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I'm manly, and then you go meet him and you're like, oh, I'm gonna need a skirt and a wig. Because, man, yeah, I spent like 280 days last year out in the wilderness testing knives and making sure they work. And I was like, yeah, yeah, you seen my brisket videos? Yeah, I test knives too. Have you seen what I did to that dinner tray, pal? We're the same. We're both knife testers. Oh, man. Hey, Rodney, thank you for being here. Appreciate you sticking around so long. Yeah, that's right. Check this belly out. Have a nice day carved into it. Just those bald spots right there. He was fast as lightning. I'm pretty sure he could have snatched my EDC from me and poked me in the eyes like Mo from the Three Stooges. No, most ZTs are not assisted. Some of them are, but most of them are not. And there's some awesome ZTs out there. I'm not a huge fan of the assisted ones either. I feel like if you want something assisted in that range, you can get the Kershaw's. And Kershaw's got some of those higher end ones that are like their ZTs. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Spike. Hey, Spike. Hey, Spike, you want to go? You want to go hunting? You want to go look at knives? Hey, Spike. You want to go test the knife on my brisket? Yeah. Shut up. Good night, Rodney. Take care. Yeah, that's right. Did you see it way up in the Amazon box? You see me cut that coupon last week? Slice. He was real cool, though. He was really cool. He talked to me for a long time, so he was awesome, dude. ZT460. That's a good knife. I had a 450 carbon fiber in my cart, and I lingered just a little too long, went back to buy it, and it was sold out. That thing went fast. It was such a good deal. It's like $135. Such a good deal for a brand new one. Holy heck. That was an awesome deal. Yeah, the 450 is good. It's a good knife. All right. See where we're at here. So anything else coming in? Anything? Hey, we're going to do... Hey, if you're not on Facebook, which you probably are, you've already seen the videos. I think it's we're doing the Facebook giveaway for today. And then tomorrow morning, sometime tomorrow morning, maybe like midnight 01 or maybe 6, I'm going to post another YouTube giveaway. So we're doing that. And then tell your friends, tell your neighbors, we're going to do a Noobers on the Friday night live. We're going to do a Noobers, an extra, like a Noobers. We're going to do some Noobers until, everything settles down again. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make people think about happy thoughts whenever we can. And so we're going to do that. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway a day in Phillips. A giveaway a day till the virus goes away. Eric has informed me that the virus will never really go away. So I'm going to have to change it to the virus sort of goes away. I don't know, but for right now, that's what we're doing. I think we're close to it right now. I recently acquired a 0550 LMAX. Oh, that's a good knife. Oh, I love that knife. The 550 is probably my favorite ZT ever. I'm thinking, yeah, it is. I would trade all my ZTs for 550s. And that new one that came out, what is it? The 383, the 380, the 380. Yeah, that's a great knife too. I haven't done it yet. The page is Jimislash. Just type in Jimislash. I should hopefully be the only Jimislash on Facebook. I think maybe, well, on my regular videos, it might be in the description too, the Facebook page, to click on there. Just got a ProTech Newport for my parents for helping them get rid of wallpaper. Nice. That's cool. Not many YouTube videos on the NORAD. I should send it to you, Jimislash, so you can review it. Oh, that would be awesome. I would love that. That would be cool. Yeah, there's a page that I haven't put anything on in a while, and a group. And I tried to connect my Instagram to my page, and it kind of goofed up. I just haven't had the time to go back and take care of that. Yeah, so make sure it's the group that you're inviting. There'll be 3 questions. If it's going to be the one, okay, good, he found it. All right, I'm just yapping on. He already found it. Okay, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We got another one coming up Friday. Tell your friends, Noobers. We're going to do some Noobers. And I think we're going to do new and improved Noobers because of what happened last time. So we might keep the Noobers within a quick strike range. So we'll see how that goes. I'll talk to Eric and see if that's what he wants to do, since he's on the other side of it. Yeah, it's only 730 members. I'm not out recruiting and just letting everybody in. We've been going for 3 years. There's part of me, it's like, hey, let's go recruit. Invite all your friends. I'll invite everybody, and I'll accept everybody. And sometimes it happens. Some people mass invite their friends, and they don't answer the questions. I want people that want to be there. I want people that want to be a part of a good group and family type thing, and not just, hey, I have another group to look at or to put on hold or whatever. So yeah, it's just a few of us, but it's a good group. Lots of good folks there. All right, y'all. You have a good rest of the week. If you need me, jimislashyoutube at yahoo.com. Hit me there. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm pretty quick on either of those. And I think that's it. Make sure you get in on the giveaways. I really appreciate y'all taking time tonight to be here. And y'all take it easy and be safe. You said destroy. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.